Hey friends, hey, welcome back to SheSoDramatic. Thank you for joining me for another video, and thanks for joining me for another day of joyful... Are we woke yet? Hold on. I don't have any coffee, but I do have some tea. Whew. Let's try it again. Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for joining me for another day of joyful June. Today is Monday, June 8th. I am getting some things done around the house. I'm actually relishing in the quiet and the solitude. I am enjoying the peace and quiet. So I've been spending the morning decluttering my office and rearranging some things on my desk to hopefully declutter my mind. You know how it goes. When you declutter your space, that helps to declutter your mind and just helps you to think more clearly. And even just in the little bit that I've done this morning, like I've run across some things that I've been looking for. I've thought about some things differently that I already had a solution for something that I was looking for a solution for. I already had it. So I just mentioned that to say that, you know, sometimes when you just take those quiet moments for yourself and really give yourself the space to think through things and to sit through things, sometimes we already have everything we need. We just need a minute to think about it. My goodness. I know I'm preaching to myself mostly just because my schedule and my work just keeps me very, very busy. And sometimes I don't take the time that I need just to sit and breathe and think. So anyway, with it being Monday, I want to do a little planning in my planner. I mentioned in a previous video that I am using the Coach notebook covers and just a planner, a calendar planner that I got off of Amazon is what I'm using. And this is working for me. My theme for 2026 is little by little, inch by inch, day by day. And that's how I try to approach life in general. So anyway, I want to spend some time in my planner planning out my week. And then I also need to get caught up in one of my savings challenges. Actually, a couple of my savings binders I need to get caught up in. The last few months have been really, really, have been a challenge. I'll leave it at that. I'm able to get caught up just a little bit in my savings challenges and in my savings binders. And so I'll show you a little bit of that also. So let me finish my tea. Let me spend some time in my planner, and I'll come back when I have my savings challenges ready to share. All right, see you in a bit. Okay, y'all, I'm back. So I just have a few things that I wanted to share with you in my savings binders, and then I'll let you go for today. This won't be a long video at all. But as I mentioned, I have a lot of catching up that I need to do in my savings binders, and I printed some new challenges off from Etsy. And this is a shop called Pennies from Heaven. Make sure there's not a glare. I might have to turn this light off if there's gonna be a glare. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep the light off just to keep the glare down. But anyway, aren't these cute? So it came in as a digital download. So I just printed it, laminated it, and then cut it down to size. But look at this design. It has the coffee cup, the pencil and pen, or excuse me, the pencil and pad, and then this little animal print heart up there. I love the animal print and pink together. That is super cute. This one has a high heel shoe and some shades. That is just adorable. And then the bag and the lipstick. That is just too cute to me. So this was a digital download, as I mentioned, and then I went ahead and got another one. It came with some free ones, but I'm pretty sure I paid for this. I love sugar skulls, y'all. Like, I know that's probably a weird kink for some of y'all, but I absolutely love regular skulls, sugar skulls, crystal skulls, whatever you want to call them. I especially love the ones that have kind of like a spooky chic kind of feel to them with the flowers or the hearts or whatever. And so I got these. I'm going to save these for this fall. But here is this design. This is cute to me. I know it's creepy to most people, but it is absolutely cute to me. And then here's this last one. So all these came from Pennies from Heaven. The only thing that I don't understand about these particular challenges is the numbers, the denominations don't add up to an even number. That drives me nuts. If you are anal like I am, that just drives me nuts. This first one does. All of the challenges equal to $110. So that is the only one that's an even number. So this one is 109. This one is 113. Like, why such an odd number? I don't know. And then this is 114, 133, and 70. So that's another one that's an even number. But most of them are not, and I just find that so strange. Anyway, since I finally got these cut out, I'm going to go ahead and put them into my envelopes. I also purchased these off of Etsy. Oh, there it is, the intentional dollar. So I ordered, let's see how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I ordered 10 envelopes, and she added, he or she, I'm just assuming it's a she, but he or she added an extra savings challenge in here, which I thought was sweet. And I really like their envelopes because they're a little structured. They're a little bit more firm and structured. They're not like, they're not flimsy. I don't know how else to describe it. But I really like the quality of their envelopes at Intentional Dollar. So let's see if I cut these down to the right size. It looks like I did. Looks like that'll fit. So I'm going to get all of these placed into here. How cute is that? Okay, so I think I'm going to add these challenges to this binder here. But before I do that, I want to get caught up on my monthly savings challenges. So I'm going to set these aside for now. Okay, so this is my monthly savings binder. I purchased the clear binder off of Amazon. The charm came from Amazon as well. So cute. And then the dashboard and the envelopes came from a shop on Etsy. And I've shared the shop name before. I really love the boho design of these envelopes, but I was disappointed that they didn't last more than a year. So I got these, and I did this challenge first in 2025 and absolutely loved it. I was able to finish it. I was so proud of myself. It was the first time I finished a challenge, that stretched out all throughout the year. But the envelopes are starting to warp. The little inserts are starting to warp. So I was disappointed that they were warping so soon. I mean, after 1 year, I felt like they should have lasted longer. But I decided to keep going and continue using them in 2026. So I just erased the marks from last year and started over. So as you can see, January and February are full. And that's where it ends. That's where life got crazy. Yeah, that actually makes sense because I've done a lot of traveling so far this year, and it started in March, baby. Since March, whoo. But anyway, so I need to get caught up. I need to fill in March, April and May. And then I'll be finally caught up for June. So I was able to run by the bank and take a little bit of money out to get myself caught up. And then I also think I think I swiped a 20 out of here for February. Sometimes when I'm being I don't want to say lazy, but when I'm rushed and I don't have time to go to the ATM to put money into a birthday card, or matter of fact, I think it was a graduation card. I think I swiped a 20 out of here to put in somebody's graduation card, and sometimes that happens, and I just have to remember to pay myself back. So if I look in here in February, so yeah, February is missing $20. There should be $80 in here, and there's only 60. I knew I remembered swiping something from somewhere. So let's put that back, and then let's get caught up on the rest of the months. Let's see what we can get caught up on. So we're going to start with the monthly savings. Of course, start with this one first. Let's put this 20 back in February. So now February is right again. So let's make it right for March, April, and May. So the idea is to keep up with this every week. Most months have 4 weeks, give or take a few days. You know, we do what we can and make up for it when we need to. So I'm not going to put anything in June just yet because I don't have it. But I did want to remind you all that one of the other reasons why I really loved this set was because each month has an affirmation on it. So for June, the affirmation is I am enough and I am worthy of love and respect. All right, so that's all we can do for this binder right now. So this binder came from Anika's Creative Closet. I really like it. It's a really sturdy binder. The quality is beautiful. This color, I believe, is like a taupe elephant color. I can't remember the actual name for it. And then this charm came off of Amazon. And then I've got just a little cute little dashboard over here that says Hustle and Heart. This came from Her Harmony Collective, and I believe I got that off of Etsy. So all I want to do in this one is I want to put 20 in household, and I want to put 40 in groceries. So let's do that. One, two. So 10 in household. And 40 in groceries. I mean, these 10s, they're pretty though, but they are definitely sticking together. New money. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ain't that what the old folks say? Walking around looking like new money. All right, so that takes care of that. Just wanted to add a little bit to household and groceries, and that's all that I can do in this binder. What did I decide? Where do I want to put this? I'm trying to decide. So I think I want to put these in here. I think. They look like they match, especially since I have the pink charm in here. Yeah, let's do that. And actually, what I'll do is these other two that I have not gotten to, I'm going to take these out and put them in the other binder. That's what we'll do. So let's put these in here. Yeah, that just looks good. This binder looks really good. All right, so I know that I would like to knock out in that first one, the one with the little coffee cup. I would like to knock out this first row here. So I have a 10 left. So we'll put that in. And then I have 6. I have a 5 and a 1 over here. So that'll take care of the 6. And then I should have $5 left. So we did this 10, we did the 6. I should be able to do the 3 and the 2. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so perfect. So that takes care of the first whole row. And I will mark off the numbers off camera because I have to give them a chance to dry. I don't want them to smudge. So I'll put my little marks through these off camera. But that makes me happy that I was able to finally, my gosh, it's June. I've had these printed since the first of the year. Man, those months went by fast. But that makes me happy that I was able to start that first row and finish that first row in this $110 savings challenge. Little by little, inch by inch. I mean, this is not a lot of money to put aside every week, but it does add up. I can definitely say that last year, once I got to the end of the year and I saw how much I had accomplished, I was super proud of myself. And let me tell you, I needed it within probably 2 months. So that was kind of a bummer, the fact that I had to dip into it, but the fact that I had it, you know, that's a blessing. That's where the blessing is. So I tried not to be too discouraged that I had to dip into it because that's what it's there for. So I hope to be able to do the same for the rest of 2026 and, you know, come up with a nice little emergency fund by the end of the year. So that's that. Okay, I feel a little bit more accomplished. I got as caught up as I could with what money I had. And I'll do better. I'll see if I can do a better job of being consistent week by week so that I don't have so much catching up to do. So anyway, I've been yapping for a long time about these savings binders. Let me go ahead and let y'all go. I hope that something I have done or said today has inspired you to keep your savings challenges going, and to also find joy in the little things. Like I find joy in my little sugar crystal skulls, you know. So find joy wherever you can. That is absolutely the goal for this month of Joyful June. And I will